Welcome to the Cryptosphere. This is Cryptogenic coming at you. It is January 9th, and I am excited because things are gearing up for an altcoin season that's going to be out of this world. We've been looking at this XRP chart. Honestly, looking at where Bitcoin is, I expect Bitcoin to start slowing down and to retrace. I expect it to correct. I expect about a 30 to 50% correction coming soon. It may have one more leg up, may have two more legs up before that correction begins. But once that correction begins, we're going to see the altcoins begin to move. What I want to show you today is why I believe that what's getting ready to happen with this Bitcoin correction will actually benefit us the most. You're going to get the most value out of Bitcoin's correction if you are trading against BTC rather than against the US dollar. All right, so this is what I've been looking at. Now, please drop me a line in the comments to let me know if you understand what I'm saying or not. I believe once you get this, if you can grasp the concept of trading against BTC instead of against the USD, I believe that it's going to be very, very profitable for you if you can get that concept. So if you don't get it, feel free to ask questions in the chat. I'll do my best to answer, and I will take your questions into account in the next videos I do. So looking at this chart that we've been looking at, we see that we're forming our first green weekly candle. Everything is going well there. Just looking at XRP against the USD on the weekly chart, we can see that this green candle has broken us back into this bullish pattern here. And I said, as long as we stay in this bullish pattern here, we can actually see where this is going. And this is heading up and up and up and up and up. It could be towards $1.80 or more in the coming weeks. And it could be much bigger than that, actually. It could be much bigger than that. I promised you that I would make a video at the end of this week when this candle closes and the next candle starts. And I'm going to put that video out. I hope to get it out to you tomorrow evening. As this candle, we still have about 26 hours left before this candle closes. And then if we zoom in and look at XRPUSD on the hourly chart, we see that we've actually broken bullish out of this pattern. So had we broken down on the negative side, I would have expected XRP to retrace down and retest this trend line here, actually, and maybe take us even down to 24, 23 cents. Before popping back up above that line. But we've actually broken out on the bullish side right now. As I make this video, we're looking at 33 cents. And so that means, in my opinion, we're going to be heading up towards 39 cents. So that in and of itself, you're looking at about a 20% bump for XRP in the next few days, I would imagine. That's what I expect. I could be wrong. Once again, I want to say this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research, make your own decisions based upon your own research. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert, but this is just what I see. And this is based on the data points that I've gathered. This is what I see, and this is what I think. So yes, there's going to be some money to be made trading XRP against the USD. There's no question about that. The upside is huge. There's several guys that I subscribe to their Patreon. I'm always gathering new data points. I'm watching videos and I'm learning. I love the Blockchain Backer. I also love the Scientific Investor. The Scientific Investor, I'm going to put a link to his videos below. I would recommend you listen to him, you subscribe to his channel, and subscribe to his Patreon because the guy is a charting guru. He's a genius. And it's his charts. If you don't know what you're doing, it could be difficult to understand his charts. But he also is really good with answering questions. So I highly recommend the Scientific Investor. But the Scientific Investor says if we stay in this bullish channel here with XRP, it's actually heading up to about $180 within 322 days. So that is exciting. I mean, there's a lot of money to be made just by buying XRP and holding it, okay? However, there's this tension between whether you're an investor or whether you're a trader. And the difference between investors and traders is that investors look for opportunities to buy into valuable assets that are undervalued in the market down here in the lowest region possible. And then investors want to just hold on to those assets for dear life. They just put them in a wallet and they forget about it until it explodes and it hits $185. And then they take profits or whatever and transfer those profits into another undervalued asset in the market. But a trader is different. A trader is going to look at technical analysis pieces like this and say, oh, okay, so if we come back and test this trend line here, I should be able to buy XRP at 32 cents and sell it at 39 cents, and it's a little bit more than a 20% profit, and then I'll take that and look for another trade opportunity. So for me, my personal philosophy is a combination of investing and trading. I'm probably 80% investing, 20% trading, maybe even 85% investing, 15% trading. In my trading account, I always keep a small amount, and I make trades like this, and then I go on. If I make a sizable profit, I pull it out of there and I put them into my investment accounts. I like trading on Prime XBT, and the reason I like trading on Prime XBT is because it allows me to trade against BTC and not just against the US dollar. Now, let me break this down for you so that you understand where I'm going with this. Now, first of all, I've shown you this several times. We're back in this spot where we were 2 times before, December 2017 and also March 2017. And both times we got down into this pocket against Bitcoin, against BTC, where you can right now buy an XRP for 814 Satoshis. We've always exploded up. This time, 2,500%, this time, 1,500%. I'm expecting a 4,400% explosion here because we went lower this time than we did either of these other 2 times. I'm actually holding a long or a trade on XRP. I longed it at 612 Satoshis. I'm holding it at 612 Satoshis, and I'm expecting that trade to net me 4,478%. As I believe XRP against BTC is going to explode. Now, let me explain to you how that works. Basically, in order for XRP to make profit against BTC, XRP's value doesn't need to increase at all. So you see XRP's USD value is 33 cents. Let's say we stayed at 33 cents. Let's say it just froze and it didn't move. All we would need is for Bitcoin to correct 30 to 50%. If Bitcoin corrected 50%, we would see this number double. So if Bitcoin went from $50,000 to $25,000, or if Bitcoin went from $40,000 to $20,000 and corrected, this number right here, without XRP gaining a single cent, XRP would go from 815 Satoshis to 1,630 Satoshis without gaining a cent against the US dollar. That is, what we're looking at on this chart here is how XRP fares against Bitcoin. And I believe Bitcoin is heating up, and Bitcoin has heated up and exploded to such a degree that it has to correct. Now, do I know where that correction is? No. But my gut and the data points that I've gathered suggest to me that I don't think we're going to get above $50,000 with Bitcoin. I could be wrong, but I just don't think we're going to get above $50,000. I think somewhere between 47,000 and 49,000, Bitcoin is going to correct. It's going to correct hard. We're going to see a 30 to 50% correction. And at that point, we're going to see the value of XRP against Bitcoin explode. We're going to see it at least double. And that's if XRP doesn't gain another cent. However, if we're looking at a 20% pump of XRP against a 30 to 50% retracement of BTC, you're looking at an exponential return on your investment. And so what happens when Bitcoin corrects is all the altcoins take off. And so what I'm expecting is not just that we're going to stop at 39 cents. I think our next stop is 39 cents, and then there'll probably be a consolidation, and then we'll take off to the next level. If XRP heads to $1 simultaneously as Bitcoin heads to $25,000, let's say, you're going to see this number shoot up much faster than you're going to see this number against the US dollar shoot up, because it's like there's this convergence of Bitcoin and XRP. And so with that being said, I believe we're getting ready to see tremendous value in this market, not just with XRP. I mean, think about it. First of all, look at this Fibonacci retracement. This is Litecoin against BTC, the LTCBTC chart. At its lowest, Litecoin was about 0.0028 BTC. Okay? So this is the lowest Fibonacci level, right? We're almost at the bottom. Okay? Which means, so I mean, Litecoin right now from a USD perspective is not super cheap. What is it, $169 today or something like that? I didn't even check it. But against BTC, if you look at it against BTC, it's in the lowest Fibonacci retracement level, which means that, number one, the odds of it going down and breaking below this line are pretty low, okay? I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible. But literally, it's at the bottom of the graph in terms of its value against Bitcoin. And so if I were trading LTC, I would trade it against Bitcoin. I would long it against Bitcoin, not against the US dollar. Why? Because if you're looking at a 50% BTC correction, see, every time you've seen Litecoin take off in the Bitcoin charts, all you're seeing is Bitcoin is crashing simultaneously while Litecoin is exploding. And look at this. I mean, let's look at this value here. Here, it exploded 615% against Bitcoin in 63 days. 615% against Bitcoin in 53 days. Last time we got down into this realm here. We're getting down into that realm where we're seeing these assets positioning themselves to make profit against Bitcoin. And this, for me, is another data point that suggests that we are very close to a Bitcoin retracement. Because when these assets start getting down to the bottom of their Fibonacci levels against Bitcoin, it's a clear sign that Bitcoin is getting ready to correct and these other assets are getting ready to have their day. So if you look at what's happened with just Litecoin against Bitcoin, it's down 78% in the last 644 days against Bitcoin. All of these are getting ready to take off against Bitcoin. Look at Ethereum against Bitcoin. Ethereum has done really well. I mean, Ethereum's sitting at $1,200 right now, right? So you're thinking, how high can Ethereum go? Well, yeah, how high can it go against the US dollar? I think probably Ethereum may go up another couple $100 before it retraces down to around, I don't know, $1,000 or something like that, and then before it starts taking off again. But if you're looking at it against Bitcoin, it's in the bottom of the whole Fibonacci sequence. And so even Litecoin, which is an asset that has done extraordinarily well, is really struggling against Bitcoin. It's in the lowest Fibonacci level when you compare it with Bitcoin. And so to me, that suggests, number one, we're looking at a Bitcoin retracement. And number two, all of these other assets are getting ready to do stellar against Bitcoin, I believe, in the next couple, few weeks to few months. I believe that's what we're going to see. So that's what I'm poised for. That's what I'm preparing for. If you're interested in trading on Prime XBT, let me know. I'm thinking about creating some type of a group where we trade together and we talk about where are our entry points and how to actually set these trades up against Bitcoin. Because I believe as this altcoin season takes off and Bitcoin hits its correction, once that happens, there's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make a profit there, and you don't want to miss it. All right, that's all I got for you today. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Drop me a line in the comments. Let me know if you appreciated these videos. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, thank you so much for listening and watching. Cryptogenic signing off. Many blessings and much love to all of you.